Hey YouTube, it's time for another installment of Strange Questions. My first question comes from Richard's Lottery Win, and he asks, would you like to have your own guillotine and behead anyone you want? Yes? No? Anyway, the idea is nice because I'm aware that there are several people in this world that we would be better without, but I don't think I personally could do the beheading. Does that make sense? I don't personally think I could actually kill someone. So I'm going to say no. The second question is from Warrant, and he asks, if your last name was Ass Kicker, would your fiance take it? And would he want to take it? Well, Ass Kicker is a pretty kick-ass last name, but I don't know. That'd be up to him. I wouldn't force him to take my last name, but if he wanted to, super. I'd probably keep it just because it is very unique and kind of awesome. But yeah, I think that that's up to the person you're marrying to decide whether or not they want your last name. A HemiJeep19 or HemiJeep19, however you say it, wants to know where I got my username from. My username is a nickname that I had when I lived in Maryland. It's just my first and last name squished together. People would say Jamie Lynn very fast, so it sounded like Jamelyn. And 7's my favorite number, so Jamelyn7. It's my username. Meter2454 asks, how do you feel about male strip shows? Have you ever been to one? If so, what was your reaction? If you haven't been, do you think that you'd be interested in one day going to one? Have you ever discussed this subject with your female friends? Do other women find them exciting, funny, or gross? If you have a bachelorette party, how will you feel if there are male strippers there? Do you think it would be disrespectful of your future husband to have male strippers at your bachelorette party? It's a lot of questions. I'm not going to say I'm condemning people who have male strippers, but I personally wouldn't. While I am attracted to men, guys are kind of gross. That's just how God made you. Women are just the more attractive sex. I don't think I would have a male stripper. And I even told my maid of honor, don't you dare get a stripper at my bachelorette party because I won't be paying attention. So it'd be a waste of money. So I think it's all personal preference. I haven't really had that discussion with any of my friends besides the fact that I told them not to give me one for my bachelorette party. So you'll have to ask some more girls to figure out what they think about that. My last question is from Bob Joe Sir, one of my newest subscribers, and he wants to know, if you could turn one of your exes into an article of clothing for a day, what would it be and what would it say to him? So I think this is possibly one of my favorite strange questions because I really had to think about it. After I thought about it, I came up with the perfect idea. I have an ex who I care very much for, but he's very lost. He's one of those people who, as a defense mechanism, is just a complete and utter jerk to everyone. But when we were dating, he was possibly one of the sweetest people I've ever dated. So what I really, really like for him to be for a day is a pair of shoes, so that he could walk a mile in someone else's shoes, so he could see how it feels when he's on the other side of some of the things that he says to people, and then maybe that will motivate him to drop that defense mechanism and realize that he doesn't need it and that people will like him for who he is, and he doesn't have to be mean because he should see that it hurts people. So an article of clothing for him would be shoes. That completes this installment of Strange Questions. I really would like a theme song for these, and I am not very good at writing jingles. So if any of my viewers are any good at music, please, please make me a theme song. And you can either just record it and send me the music, or you could record a video and I'll put you singing in at the beginning of my videos, or I don't know, just I have some lyrics. I will post them in the sidebar You don't have to use those. That's just what I've come up with, and you can see how terrible they are. So I just want something fun and funny and kind of upbeat. So if you could think of anything and you want to help me with that and be featured on every single one of my Strange Question videos, that would be fantastic. So keep sending me your strange questions, and please, please give me a theme song. I will catch you guys later. Peace.